Hey friends, it's me, Pastor Doug, with another word of encouragement for the day for today, Monday, January 3rd. Happy New Year, everyone. Hey, this week we're going to be reflecting on a phrase that Pastor Scott used this weekend. He said, when we have had enough, God is enough. Today we're going to be looking at Psalm chapter 40, verses 1 through 4. And I want you to listen to the rich imagery that the psalmist, in this case David, uses when he's describing his circumstances and the miraculous deliverance that the Lord has given him. Just listen to this. He says, I waited patiently for the Lord. That word patiently has to do with sort of being on the edge of our seat. So it's patient, but it's with great anticipation and expectation. David writes, I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and the mire. He set my feet on a rock. He gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to our God. Many will see and fear the Lord and put their trust in him. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord. What a great psalm. I love the rich imagery of this psalm. David is saying, it was like I was in a slimy pit. It was like I was walking along and I fell into a deep hole. It's covered in slime. I'm never going to be able to get out on my own. And God reaches in and pulled me out and set my feet on the dry ground. And I was just thinking about this, man, how many times in my life, how many times in your life have we ended up in a dark place? Oftentimes because of decisions we've made, mistakes we've made, things we've done, things we've said. Sometimes it's things that other people have done and said, but oftentimes it's a result of our own mistakes, and we find ourselves in a dark place. It's like we're in a deep hole and we don't know if we'll be able to get out. I know I've found myself in places like that in my life, and chances are you have too. And what the psalmist is reflecting on is the psalmist is looking back over his life and saying, you know what? I found myself in those situations, in those dark places. And the only reason I'm here today is because God rescued me and delivered me and set my feet on dry ground. And so, friends, the psalmist here responds in worship. He says, because God has delivered me over and over and over again, I'm going to respond in praise. I'm going to respond with hymns of worship and praise. I'm going to declare his goodness. In fact, I'm going to speak of his goodness so much that other people are going to hear my testimony and hear how good God is, and they're going to put their trust in God as well. Friends, that's the natural response as we reflect back on our lives and we look at all the beautiful ways that God has rescued and delivered and saved us. Friends, I hope this reminds you to be encouraged this morning. I hope that this reminds you to worship God this morning. I hope this reminds you to declare his goodness to everyone you encounter today. Hey, have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.